Hey guys, back for the third episode now of my road to 750 ELO. I'm actually wondering, have we gone backwards since the series started? I don't know, but one thing I can be sure of is that I want a more positive start than how we ended the last episode. Yeah, that was embarrassing. If you haven't seen it, I recommend checking it out. Is he trying to checkmate me from the start? I think he was. But I've tried now learning the new Karakan defense, which appears to have worked for me. Although again, for anyone sort of new to this, I'm not the world's best chess player ever. This sort of series, trying to get to a road of about 750 ELO and sort of sharing tips both ways. Both me giving you guys tips and more likely you giving me tips. Okay, so support that I can continue my development. I'll probably look to castle short side. So I'll bring that pawn up in support. But the next move I'm looking to move my bishop to the C file probably. No, actually no, I'd probably move it to the D file, I think. Okay, so hang on, that knight is now just hanging, right? So I can just take that with my queen. Yep. Right, we're up one piece, I think. For a second there, I thought I was going to be able to checkmate, but alas, I cannot. But I'm going to move my bishop onto the D file, like I originally planned. I think I said C, I meant D. Sort of completing the little triangle there. I tend to like my London opening. Okay, so he's threatening my queen. It's not ideal. I think I'm just going to continue to move her up, hoping to upset his pawn structure. I'm hoping if he pushes again, it's going to be quite aggressive. There we go. It's quite aggressive. I've lost a move, but I've thoroughly upset his pawn. Oh my god, my queen was hanging. This is what it's like at 500 chess. My queen was hanging the whole time. Oh no, it wasn't, because I'm backed by the bishop. I'm actually going to do that queen swap because I'm up material. I've got +3. So again, try and simplify, try and trade down. Bring up my knight and I'll look to castle on this short side. You know, I think this defense has actually worked for me. Next, I think I'm going to take his bishop on the D file again, just because we're up a piece, just to simplify, depending on what he does. Okay, so he's going to threaten it. I'll just take him there, upset his pawns some more, and look to develop this knight next. Okay, so he's still trying to threaten me. I'm just going to hit reverse. I'm probably going to go out to the rim, I think, on this one. Okay, so he's threatening my pawn, so I'll just take his pawn. And that other pawn of his is now just hanging, I believe. Yes, it is, so I'll take that. Now I'm up 2 pieces, albeit one's a pawn, with a look to take the other pawn. I'm hoping to take his g-file pawn. Yeah, for some reason he looks like he's going to let me. So I'll just take that, like so. And again, I'll just take that, simplify as it's called. So he should now just take me back. I don't know why he wouldn't. Yep, there we go. I'll push up now with this knight. The thing is, I'm making it sound so simple, and then I'll go and lose this game still. Like, I'll do an absolute massive blunder. Okay, so he's protected his pawn there. Nice work. However, I'm going to double barrel this. So I've now got 2 pieces, both putting pressure on his pawn on d3. So I'm saying all the right things, I'm just not, executing. Okay, it's not exactly what I was after. However, I can push to this section here. Now targeting his pawn on b2. I realise, well, I can threaten. I'm not quite sure he's done that. I'm going to threaten his rook at the back / take his pawn. So I've forked him there. Obviously not the cleanest fork ever because one's a pawn. But it's a start, just taking even more of his pieces. Okay, so he's gone to threaten there, so protecting. However, I can now threaten his rook there. Although, to be honest, if he moves... Oh, God, because if he moves to d3, he's then got one of my knights, so he has done that. Is there a way I can protect that knight right there? Yes, by doing that. Because he can't take with his king, because it'll be check, and he can't take that one. So he could take with his castle, but then I don't see why he'd swap a castle for a knight. And if he does, that's just good for me, really. He has done exactly that. Why would you do that? Why would you swap a castle for an... I don't know. I really don't know why he's done that. Let's threaten this pawn next. This has been an absolute demolition. I've been in control. I like this episode. I've got a good feeling about it. Maybe it'd be the first one where I can get more wins than losses. God knows I need it. Come on. Come on, Sparkles. Oh, he's gone there. So if he goes there, he's then threatening that way. I don't think he can put a double threat on me. I'm just going to go straight up with a castle. Threatening his castle, which I'm hoping he'll take, and then I'll take back with my pawn. There, like so. Just as I went to pre-move, he did it. He's now coming in there. So I'm going to immediately threaten like so. At which point I'm guessing he's going to reverse. Just because I've been caught out in the past, I'm going to move my G-pawn up one. Just because I really don't want to end up giving away a silly checkmate like I have done in the past. But what I'm going to do now is just work away on his pawns at the back, which he stopped, and promote over here, like so. To which he's going to try and stop. So I am just going to move this pawn as well in support, at which point he's going to do that to protect. Right. It's not initially how I anticipated it going. However, I can just support this pawn like so. And I'll begin pushing on this outside lane. Quite sure what manoeuvre he's going for here, because I'll just take like so, and then he'll take. Then I'll go like that, and then he'll take, and then I'll take. And now I have the clear route back. Okay, so what he's going to try and say is that I can't move one forward, otherwise he'll take. So what I'm going to do is begin moving my king up the board. And now across the board. Like so. Like so. Oh, I didn't think that... Oh, I really didn't think that through. I've just absolutely bottled that. I've absolutely bottled my endgame. Right, I've really bottled my endgame. Oh, that's a horrific job. Right, check him like so. Let's really concentrate now. None of this hubris. Like so. He can't save that pawn. I'm going to block him there. And next I'm going to take. Like so. And I know I can end up using just these two pieces. But I'm going to choose not to. So if I go 2, that's then in his lane. So I'm not. I'm just going to go 1. I'm back up to +3, which is a start. It's okay. So again, just making sure I'm staying just out of the horse's range. Okay, so he's threatening my castle. So I'm going to shoot right over to this side. So what he's going to do here is rely on me. He's going to go for the draw. Assuming that I can't end the check with just the castle and the king. Which is probably true. I'll give him that.
Hey, it's VoiceOver Joe here. What I realised I really should have done was just move my rook forwards 1 square.
Steady.
It would have forced him to surrender his
Slow
knight to me,
steady.
and then I could have got a really easy checkmate with a queen
See you
and
home.
a castle. But we live and we learn.
So I can check. Swiss move is king. Let's go to the back wall. Also, I do have the option of victory here on time. It's quite heavily in my favour, which is what I'm going to play for. Hang on. So if I take, he'll then take. I'll then go there. He'll then go there. He'll then catch me. So I'm not going to take. Oh, I've just blundered it. Why have I just done that? I've just panicked. I've just panicked completely.
Can't believe I just panicked like that. I've blown a massive lead. I can't believe I've done that. No, what have I done? So I do that, I'll be a draw. I don't want to draw. I don't know if it's going to be like 50 moves without take or something for 10 minutes. So I'm not really looking forward to it. He's just going to play defensive, isn't he? I'm pretty sure it's going to say like 50 moves without take, I'm going to draw it. I think that's exactly what it's going to say. I can't believe I blundered this lead, chat. Go like that. No, I'm not check draw because I can checkmate. You can't checkmate me. I think this is how you do it. I think I can go there like this. I think I've got it.
I think I've got it. I think I've got him.
I can't remember how you do this. I think I've got him. How do I make sure I don't draw this? I can't remember how I make sure I don't draw this. That. I think this is checkmate. No? God damn it. No, he's got away. How do I finish him? How do I finish him? How do I finish? God damn it. There is a way.
Game drawn by stalemate. Oh my god. No. You know, I'm going to have to waste my game review on this, seeing how I blundered it. Through the powers of editing, I can save you guys a lot of time and say what you've got to do is get the king of the opposite team to an edge, get your king opposite him with one file in between you, so the king can't move forwards, and then slide the rook onto the edge that the king is, as shown here. With a rage of that going on in my head, we shall plough on. Next game. Next game. Ability to show off the Caro-Kann again. push that one up slightly. So now our pawns are controlling the centre. Begin development. Look to castle on the short side once we get there. Still so salty about that draw. Okay, so he's threatening my bishop there. It's not very nice, is it? I'll just back it up and look to open up the file for my rook. Just go zooming up the B file. Just castle now. I've already got a way out the chamber as well. Next thing, I'm going to look to put pressure on his knight. Okay, so let's think this through. So he's got his queen. He's hoping to put his queen there. And what's he got backing it up? Nothing right now. I don't know if he's trying to lure out a pawn of mine. I do not know. So what I'm actually going to do, I am going to rock back like so. Then going to push that pawn. So he's directly looking to attack my bishop, which I don't want. So I'm going to push him all the way back. I'm looking to target that H2 pawn. Right? And I'm like 2 moves away from getting there. But he could obviously block it in that time. Just trying to figure out how I get on that file. So I need to kick that horse away. Okay. Okay, I'm one move off doing it. Obviously, he could still block it. But we're on for the checkmate. What could he play? He could play checkmate. No? Could he take with his queen? Which is exactly what I could do. So we're going to do a queen trade. And he's going to take my bishop, so he's going to be up overall. All I need to do is put something in the way. All right, let's just take his horse then. So now he's going to take my bishop. No, not going to take that bishop. Okie dokie. I'm going to return him to that file. Putting pressure on his rook. So he's just taken that. There's nothing else he can take, right? Yeah, so I'm going to take his rook. And that puts me up again. And he's not taken it again. It's just there for him. Oh, God. I nearly pressed the wrong button there. Knocked my phone out of my hand. So, okay, because he's then targeting my rook immediately. Which isn't very nice if you ask me. So, I'm going to play him. Oh, my phone screen isn't allowing me to. Okay, so he's threatening a rook again. So, I'm going to play up this time, like so. Still confused why he hasn't taken my rook at the back. But alas, we shall continue. Yep, with that gone, I shall now look to move him. I think the only possibility... I can only really go to the B or C files. Because if I go to D, he'll take me with his bishop. And if I go to E, he'll take me with his knight. So I'll go for this C file, because that opens up the most sort of inside lane. Right, so if I went to the B file, for instance, I could only cover 3 squares. Can you leave my rooks alone, please, mate? I want to see the guy's obsessed. Just put him there, because then once that horse leaves, got an open file. But yeah, what I was saying is my dark square bishop's currently covering 5 squares, whereas if I were on the B file, it'd only cover 3 squares. So I'm up quite considerably, so I'm going to learn to try and simplify. Once he stops doing these one-out threats to attack me and us running around the board, I'm going to start taking some pawns, because I can. Oh, he says he auto-resigns in a minute. Okay, so I'll skip to the end of this, watch the sore loser, and then I'll report back. Right, okay, we're back. 5 seconds to go till he auto-resigns. Again, what an absolute coward. I hate people like that. Just, grow up, put a smile on your face, and go again. Saying that, we're here for round 3. This is, I said I'd have a much higher win rate with white pieces. Last episode was all white and we lost a bunch. This time I've been mostly black and we've drawn 1-1. So we've already got our best record, which isn't good. But we're going to try and go for a positive record overall. Going for this London-style opening. See what you can throw at us. Okay, he's immediately gone quite aggressive. Just rock back. He's then going to take the pawn. I'm then going to push my pawn forward. He's then going to take that pawn. I'm then going to take his pawn, so he's now pawn up. That's not a good start. So I'm going to put me in check. I'm then going to threaten his bishop. He's then reversed his bishop. I'm then going to push my bit. Is he then taking another bishop of mine? Yep. So I'm going to do that and open the file for my rook. I'm not going to panic. Just stick to the game plan. Come on, stick to the game plan. He's got 1 out pieces going here. Hopefully he pushes that again and then I can sort out my pawns on the right-hand side. Okay. Just develop slowly. Okay, so he's gone there. So I can take with a bishop. He's going to take with a pawn. So what I want to try and avoid this where I've got 2 on the same square like that. So he's then going to take. He's going to end up with another piece here, unless I can do something kind of cool. So what I'm going to do is check his king, because can, and hope that he has to move something to deal with that. And I should have just checked with my bishop, hence getting it out the way. My God, I'm not off to the greatest start. It's completely freestyling now and leaving the book behind. I'm surprised he went for that, but next he's going to try and go for my rook, which I've got to respect. Though I wonder, if I go like that, he's then going to take. I'm then going to take. He's then going to do that. I'm going to come in the back here like that and take that. He's then going to take mine, presumably. I'm going to threaten his immediately. He's going to threaten mine. I'll do that. He'll check. He's +4. Why can I suddenly not play with white anymore? Eh? What's going on there? Now that is going to force his queen to move. Not ideal. He's now going to take my horse. I'm now wondering, how can I get out of this? Trying to line up on that back file. He's going to think, why has he done that, hopefully. So his queen's currently blocking where I need to get to, which isn't very nice of him. Okay, so where can his horse protect? Let's think about this logically, alright? He's trying to get his queen, I don't know, sod it. Sometimes things aren't meant to be worked out, you know? I do want his queen off of that file, though, I shall be honest. Now, I don't know whether to push my pawn up and threaten his queen that way, which is what I think I'm going to do. Like so. And so he's threatening his queen. I've just taken his queen for castle. Yes, I'll definitely take. Why hasn't he just taken my castle with that side? I do not know. Okay, so, that was a trap. That was a trap. Like so, threatening his bishop. He's then put me in check. To this day, I can't explain why I didn't just take his knight with my rook. And then he's got one of them back. Unless, is there a way I can check him from here? No, there is not. He's just got it back. However, I shall immediately capture back. He is now +1, but considering where we are, I shall take that. I shall then take that one. I shall then check him on the next move. He just moves to the corner. Diddums. Yep, nice try. I shall then allow my pawn on the far side to roll on home. Like so. Then I'll just come back here like so. Why did I... Oh, my Blundersaurus Rex. gonna have to go down here. It's all down to the end game again, and suddenly I'm +2, but I don't feel very confident. Okay, mate. So I can either play for a draw here and class this as my most successful game yet, or I can not. What if I went there? Oh, ho, ho, I think it's magic. I think that was a magical move. Oh, it's now a draw. Nice drawing. Draw by stalemate. Oh my god, chat. So, this we've had 1 win and 2 draws, and that's our most successful video so far. Well, I mean, I guess I have gone up elo. I should probably create a little chart saying, like, this was the journey and this is where we get into. But, you know what? I'll take it. Catch you guys in the next one.